Relay for Life Savers. We relay because cancer is our arch enemy.
We will not be stopped.
We're ready to finish the fight and put cancer away for life.
We'll send cancer to infinity and beyond.
We have the power to change the future.
We will obliterate cancer.
We want to totally annihilate cancer.
We will pound cancer into the ground. Our future is worth the fight.
We want to crush cancer.
We will not be stopped.
I wear purple because I can, because I have a voice in the community, and I think it's important that we use that voice to bring awareness to the issues of cancer and look for a cure. I also wear purple for my aunt who lives in Georgia. She's been battling cancer on and off for about the last 10 years, and her highs and lows that she's gone through have been emotional times for our family, especially for my mom, her sister. And so it's something that's inspired us over the years to continue.
I wear purple to remind me of a personal situation that happened in 1996. I lost my grandfather who died of stomach cancer. And it was my first experience with someone in the family where I was old enough to remember how that felt. And then my mother's reaction, it was her father, my mother's reaction to that, and all of the things that go into someone struggling and battling with cancer.
I wear purple because of my husband, Matt. He is a 33-year survivor of brain cancer. Matt and I also relay for all the children who have cancer. This terrible disease has taken so many lives, especially those of children.
I wear purple because cancer touches all lives. My wife found a swollen lymph node when she was pregnant with our second child. The lymph node turned out to be thyroid cancer. After 3 operations, she now has a clear prognosis, but is under constant monitoring annually for recurrence of thyroid cancer.
I wear purple for my brother Mark, and he was diagnosed with stage 4 melanoma almost 3 years ago. It's amazing what that will bring into your life, the bond that you have. And we were able to bond with a simple t-shirt that was in support of Mark. It said "Got Moles," and our whole family wore it. We went everywhere with it. We wore it to the hospitals, and people asked about it. They wanted it, and that's where we came up with a fun, exciting way to share it and raise awareness to others about skin cancer and melanoma, and that was with our foundation called Skevin.
I wear purple to support the American Cancer Society Relay for Life because cancer has just turned my life upside down, and my family and I needed a way to deal with the cancer diagnosis in our family with my 5-year-old stepdaughter, and then her death, and then subsequently my mother was diagnosed with cancer.
I wear purple because both of my parents have had cancer. My mom did have cervical cancer when she was younger, and we were able to go through the process of radiation for her to get past the cancer, and she's been healthy ever since then. My dad was not quite so lucky. When he had cancer, it was stage 4 small intestine cancer. They found it really late in life, and it was unable to be treated. We went through all the processes to be treated. He went from 240 pounds down to 100 pounds. It was not a good cancer, and we did lose him about 3 years ago.
One of my favorite parts about being involved in Relay for Life and the American Cancer Society is the Luminaria celebration that they have every year. I remember the first time I saw it, I was actually at Mount Vernon High School, and I saw all those bags being lit. I saw and heard the stories of the people behind that. So that's probably one of the highlights for me every year, is to see that happen.
He had struggled, he was in pain, he was ready to go, and the last thing that he did, it's almost like God or whoever gave him a burst of energy, and he leaned out of bed, or he had enough energy to sit up out of bed and said, "Give me one right here," and to my grandmother, gave him a kiss on the cheek. He laid back down and passed away. So it's like he got this last opportunity, even though he was struggling and he was in pain, he just had this huge breath of life right at the end.
Our very first year at Relay here in Knox County, we swore we didn't want to sleep for the whole event. It's an 18-hour overnight event, and we ended up falling asleep for about 20 minutes at 6 o'clock in the morning. And to our dismay, it is caught on film for a permanent record.
He was at his dermatologist, okay, and he would have to get his body scanned. He'd be butt naked, and they'd have him put a gown on. They'd leave the room, have him put a gown on. Well, you know, the gowns are open, okay? And this is a male dermatologist.
First of all, they're supposed to be open to the back. Yeah. He's missing that.
Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to say, they're supposed to be open. They're open on one side, you tie them in the back. But Mark put his on backwards on purpose, just to add some light to the situation, right?
One of those laps is the Miss Relay competition, and Miss Relay is strictly for men. So men dress up like women and they get donations for our team, which our team is Kirsten's Crusaders. Well, every year since 2004, my husband has participated in the Miss Relay contest and wins just about every year. It's exciting, it's embarrassing, it's funny, but it cracks us up every year, and everyone kind of plans on it, and he's dressed in many strange outfits.
Well, Mom had her cancer. We were baking cookies at our house one day in the kitchen, and all of a sudden I picked up the flour and threw the flour at her. It turned into this huge food fight in the kitchen with flour on the floor, on the ceiling, on the walls, everywhere. And when we were done, her response to me was, "You know I'm sick, you need to clean this up."
I wear purple because I'm a cancer survivor, and so are many in my family.
I wear purple for my husband.
I wear purple because cancer has affected us all.
I wear purple because my wife is a cancer survivor.
I wear purple because I have survived cancer twice.
I wear purple because I can.
I wear purple because I don't want cancer to be a death sentence anymore.
I wear purple so we can have a future without cancer.
My parents are why I wear purple.
I wear purple because my family needs to win the fight against cancer.
I wear purple for my mom and for Kirsten, and so we can finish the fight against cancer.
I wear purple because I've lost too many friends and loved ones to cancer.
My grandfather is why I wear purple.
I wear purple to show others that I'm committed to killing cancer.
Come help us save the world, one cure at a time. At this year's Knox County Relay for Life, June 19th at the Mount Vernon High School Stadium.
And that's why we wear purple.